All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're gonna be checking out the new LR Piccolo here at 55%. So he is the newest LR. He is the Yellow Coin LR Part 2 for the Vegeta and Nappa Saiyan Saga celebration we got going on here. So I'm kind of excited to try this guy out. I think he's gonna be much better in a couple days once we get the easy A for the physical Goku and Piccolo LR, but right now, let's see how he stands by himself. Let's see how he stands on his team and how well this boy does here at 55%. Let's jump in. All right, so we got our boy LR Piccolo here available to us right now. So let's go ahead and let's look at what this boy is doing before we go ahead and get this rotation started. So he's going to do key +4, attack and defense up by 250. Launch additional attack has a great chance to become a super, a high chance to crit, and guard all attacks. So pretty good basic kit right there. When attacking with 12 or more key, 300% attack. When receiving an attack with 12 or more key, 200% defense. It's kind of nice. It only has to be 12 key. It doesn't have to be 18. Doesn't have to be 24. 12 key. Pretty simple to do. I mean, as you can see right now, he's already there. Like as we started off, he's already got 12 keys. So he is already set with those conditions. When attacking as the second or third character to obtain a key sphere, right? So basically, he has to pick up the key spheres in those spots in order for him to get these specific buffs. He's going to launch another attack. There's a great chance to become a super. Earthbred fighters are going to get key +1, attack and defense up by 30%. And Saiyan Saga are going to get key +1 and attack up by 30% for 2 turns, right? So if you're an Earthbred fighter and a Saiyan Saga category character, you're going to get double the buffs. If not, you get one or the other kind of deal here. So I think the support is very good. For 3 turns from his entry turn, he is going to have 50% damage reduction. For 8 turns from his entry turn, he's going to have a great chance to dodge. So 3 turns, a bunch of extra damage reduction. 8 turns, a bunch of extra dodge. And then starting from the 9th turn, he is going to get key +4, attack up by 250, and chance to form a crit up by 50%, and damage reduction up by 60%. So really, by the 9th turn, he's gonna be guaranteed critting, right? He's already got high chance to crit built in his basic passive. He gets another 50% chance down here. So he's already going to have 100% crit basically built into his kit by that point. He is a long fight kind of character, not really a short fight. So we'll kind of see how he does here against the Daima Vegeta. Daima Vegeta can last a lot of turns. So it's kind of what I want to bring him in here. If not, then we'll take him into like a longer fight, maybe a little bit like, I don't want to say easier fight, but something that's a little bit longer because we don't have too much long style content right now. He is a standby character. Right, so in order for him to do his standby, it can be activated from the 4th turn from the start of battle. He's going to end up standing by for 10 turns or up to 10 turns, right? During which each charge count increases by 3 per STR key sphere obtained and 1 per non-STR key sphere obtained. When he goes into standby, he's going to go into Goku. We'll look at the Goku once we actually get to him. We'll go into his standby. For his super attacks, his 12 key is going to greatly raise attack and raise defense for 1 turn. Then for his 18 key, he will massively raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cosmetic and colossal damage. So all around, he's doing some good stuff. I think he's going to look very fun, very good. This turn, not so high on. I think Vegeta might be kind of screwed here, to be honest. So let's I mean, we'll test it out, but I don't think Vegeta's gonna have a great time. So let's do this. We can get 18 key there with Piccolo, so we go do that, and then we'll let the Cyberman go ahead and just pick up that. All right, let's see. We just basically need Vegeta to survive. If Vegeta can survive this turn, which he's gonna get supered, so it's a little scary. Maybe should have put Piccolo in slot 1, right? Because he only gets from slot 2 and 3, he gets the extra super and he gives the support, which is great. But it's not necessarily like a necessity, right? You can kind of throw him up in slot 1 for right now, and he would be good to go. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, was this super right here. We'll see. I mean, type disadvantage on the Vegeta. Oh, still double digits. All right, he's good. He's fine. Dyna Vegeta's not super built up just yet. All right, so we're looking at what, 27 million? Not bad. We got the crit. 20 million here for the additional. So this is the built-in additional. This right here is the additional for him being the second or third attacker. Unfortunately, did not proc the super, but yeah, it is what it is. That's the one thing, man. You're gonna want this guy super in. You're gonna want him doing his thing. His whole point, this whole character, I think the Piccolo is gonna be good, but the whole point of this character is you just want them to get in their standby. Like their whole point of this guy is his standby, building up that special beam cannon, and just launching just one devastating attack. That's gonna be the biggest thing here, right? He's not stacking a bunch of attacking defense. He's not doing any of that stuff. He's not doing anything crazy like that. He wants to go into his standby, and then he wants to just unleash hell. Like that's really it. So we'll see what we can do here. You know, him being slot 2. So when we come back, actually, since it was the second turn, once he comes back on his next turn, we're going to be able to go into his standby right away. So we're definitely going to take a look at him there. Okay, so as you can tell, we're in a different event here. So basically, Piccolo has done fine. Like, his damage numbers are nothing to write home about. His defense is pretty decent. He dodges all over the place. He's doing pretty well. It's the rest of the Saiyan Saga team that was kind of getting us killed there in that fight. So I decided to go ahead and jump into this fight, which is technically a little bit longer. Maybe not so much now because these teams just kind of run through these very fast, but it is a way for me to get him into his standby. So I do want to do this. We can kind of go over Goku a little bit here, maybe see how many turns we can get to charge the spirit bomb, the special beam cannon here, and then maybe go into a more, call it quote unquote, difficult fight, maybe with a different team that's not just a full Saiyan Saga team, and see how Piccolo can do there. Now, another one of Piccolo's biggest issues is that leader skills. With the leaders that he has available to him, the Vegeta Nappa is going to be the best leader, right? They are a full 220 lead. You can run, it's the 10th anniversary LRs, you know, the Vegeta, the Gogeta, the Vegito, and I think the Spirit Bomb Z Duo is also a full 220 lead for them, because I think their final trump card and then Connected Hope. So those are really your only leader choices, and obviously you're probably not going to run any of those guys over Vegeta Nappa, because Vegeta Nappa is the newest character, feeds with them very well, and that's just the way you're going to want to run it. So might try out another team, kind of move some pieces around here a little bit, but yeah, man, it's been a kind of a pain to get him to this point. So let's go ahead and let's go into standby.
True that you got yourself a new technique up your sleeve? I sure hope so, Piccolo.
Yeah. The problem is, it takes me a while to gather enough energy for it. So, here's the deal. You'll have to fight him alone and draw his attention.
All right. I'll hold him off.
Hang in there as long as you can.
Okay, now we've got our boy Goku here in place of Piccolo. So Goku is going to be a little bit different. So he is going to get attack and defense up by 300%, additional ki plus ki sphere obtained, and a high chance to crit. For 5 turns from his entry, you're going to be able to randomly change ki spheres to STR, 70% damage reduction, and guard. Starting from his 6th turn, you will have 10% damage reduction per ki sphere obtained up to that 70%, right? So he is very, very good for that first 5 turns. And then onward, it kind of drops off a little bit, but he is still very useful, right? Because remember, you do have this standby for 10 turns. So you have a lot of time that you can use to build up this special beam cannon. Let's see. So for every STR ki sphere that he does obtain, he's going to get attack and defense up by 60%. All allies are going to get 10% attack and defense up to 50%. and all enemies are going to get defense down no more, or by 10%, no more than 50%. For every type key sphere you obtain that's not STR, you'll get an added 70% defense, and all enemies attack down by 10%, no more than 30%. When attacking with 18 or more key, you'll be able to get 100% attack. When the finish skill is not activated, you will be able to interrupt the attacked enemy when attacking with 18 or more key. When receiving an attack with 18 or more key, you get 150% defense, and when the finish skill is activated, or if you're attacking with 24 key, another 50% defense, and performs a crit if there is a pure Saiyan category enemy or an extreme class enemy, right? So there being an extreme class enemy, we will get guaranteed crit if we do have 24 key, or once we launch the special beam cannon. Now, the special beam cannon can be activated once you have done or gotten like 50, it's like 50 charges, I believe. Yeah, 50 or more charges. You can launch the special beam cannon. It's going to raise your attack by 17% temporarily per charge count and cause super ultimate damage to the enemy. So it's going to hit pretty hard is kind of the deal here, right? And then Goku's super attack, he's only got one super attack. Greatly raise attack for 4 turns, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, and seal super attack whenever you're able to actually do so. So let's go ahead and start with slot 1. I want to see how he does here. So first turn, for that first 5 turns, he's got guard. He's got 70% damage reduction. I think he's going to be just fine. And once you kind of build him out with his hidden potential, you're probably going to want to throw some dodge in there with him as well. So we definitely want to try to pick up as many STR key spheres as we can. So that should be good there. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and I think we'll get... No, we'll keep Vegeta. I think Vegeta will be fine. We'll keep Vegeta here. We don't have an AGL key sphere for him, which is unfortunate. And then we can go ahead and do that with Raditz in the back. Let's see what Goku looks like here. Okay, so he's getting super right away. That's fine. Titan disadvantage. He's got guard. He's got 70% damage reduction. Double digits. We're good. 34 million. Okay, again, 55% unit. Level 1 links. We're jumping in here. He is a fresh character, so we're choosing what he looks like pretty much straight out of the box, right? I think he's going to be just fine. The biggest thing here with this character is building up that special beam cannon. That's the absolute main point you are looking at with this guy here, is to overcharge and juice that thing up as much as you possibly can. So we're going to try to see if we can get it as juiced up as possible for this fight. It's gonna be a little bit harder, I think, here because our guys are gonna be doing a lot of attacks. This is, like I said, an older fight. So while it can still be kind of tough, and while it can still kind of trick you if you don't pay attention, it will definitely still catch you if you're just messing around. But we want to try not to kill them too soon, which I have a feeling is going to be very difficult. I think it's going to be very hard to not take these guys out very quickly, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, so starting from this turn here, we do have the standby available to us, right? So we are able to do the standby if we wanted. We are able to launch this right now. Now we are only at 100 charges. I'm not expecting this to do a whole lot of damage. I just kind of want to see what this looks like here on Goku's 5th turn, right? So this is the point where Goku is going to have the last little bit of his orb changing. This is where he's going to have the last bit of his damage reduction, his guard. Now I'm afraid that if we go too much farther, we'll end up killing these guys. The stage will be over and we have nothing else to work with here. So I want to take a look at this here. I want to see the animation. I want to see what damage does here at this level. And then we will try to jump into another fight where maybe we can supercharge it up just a little bit more and see what this can do when we've got it full max power 10 turns kind of deal, right? It's not a whole lot of long content out right now, so we got to kind of pick and choose how we play with this. But let's go ahead and let's look at it now, just so we can see the animation, we can see the attack, we can see some of the damage that it does on an enemy like this, and then we can get back into Piccolo for his 9th turn and be able to look at some of his extra bit of passive there. Let's check it out.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Prepare yourself.
Do it!
Special beam cannon!
Okay, so with a 100 charge, we're only at 55 million crit. So we can definitely see that do a heck of a lot more, right? Because that's only halfway from what we can really do, right? We still have another 5 turns that we could have charged there. 4 turns, I guess, really, to charge that up and then be able to fire it on the 10th turn. So we are going to kind of look at Piccolo here right now. We're going to do this. I don't know if he dies. This is going to be a test, right? So now on his 9th turn, he has lost his 50% damage reduction because he only has it for 3 turns. He's lost his great chance to dodge because he only has that for 8 turns. But actually, why does it say turn 1? Turn 1 in battle. So is he still going to have... No, because that's his turn. That is his turn. So the 9th turn from the start of battle. So actually, he doesn't even have that stuff yet. Oh, man. Okay. So we really can't even see that yet. We should have gone a whole nother turn, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and let's check this boy out here. I wonder if this reset. This is actually a good test here. So because it says it's his first turn in battle, does that reset his 3-turn 50% damage reduction and his 8-turn great chance to dodge? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's just do it. Let's do that. Go ahead and let Vegeta do that. And we'll do this. And no matter what happens here, we'll jump into another fight where we can really charge up that special beam cannon, let it loose, and see what kind of damage you can do for 55% unit. Yeah, I didn't see he took a big hit there. So I definitely don't think he has that damage reduction. I don't think he has that dodge. So it's weird that it says turn 1 for him when it's definitely not his first turn. Yet a lot of his stuff says that. All right. Yeah, he's dead here. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into the next one. So we jumped into a quick festival fight, just the first few stages, just to kind of build up the special beam cannon, just to kind of launch it off and see what we got. So we are just under 200 charges here. I think maybe we can get a couple more. So let's see. Let's just pick up a couple more charges because we've done the whole 10 turns. This boy's ready to rock and roll. I think we're going to see, obviously we're going to see a big number here. It's not a very hard fight here at the beginning, but I just want to do this. I want to be able to get the KO screen in there and do some big damage. So let's rock it. We are just under 200.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Prepare yourself.
Do it!
Special beam cannon!
Absolutely beautiful, man. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. So that was our 55% look at the new LR Piccolo. Honestly, nothing really too crazy impressive, right? He does very well. I think his damage output is okay. I think his defense is okay. His team is a little bit weird because he really wants to be run with the Vegeta and Nappa team. Saiyan Saga has gotten a lot better to Celebration. I will 100% say that. The Vegeta Nappa is very good. The Raditzes are very good. The Nappa is very good. This guy is very good. I think once we get the physical, the easy A for the physical Goku and Piccolo, I think this guy is going to look a lot better because that character is designed to make this guy better. Like, that's really it. So 55%, I think the Piccolo is good. I think he's okay. Definitely not something you should be summoning for right now, for sure. This is just a little meta team for the time being for the Celebration. This isn't a groundbreaking team. This isn't a team that you're going to run through and be able to just like steamroll the game with, right? Yeah, they're going to be very good. They can do very well in a lot of these harder events, but they're not a like top tier, you need to have this guy kind of team. They're not. They're really not. So I think he's fine. I like the character. I love his OST. I love his animations. I love like the voice acting is very good. I think it's just a beautiful card, and I like Piccolo, so I think this is very good. I like the character. 55% is just kind of, he's just kind of he's there, he's good, he's fine on the team, does well, and that's really my analysis of him so far, right? Just for the short bit that we saw here, I'm going to definitely run him through a bunch of different events, kind of try him out a lot more. We'll probably see more of him here popping up throughout the channel as we're knocking out some of these events for the celebration, and probably run him through a couple more things as we get a little farther along. But I mean, until then, until the EZA comes out, I think this is really all we need to see of him. He's nothing really truly special. I think the EZA is going to bring out the best in him, but we'll find out once that drops here in just a couple days. So if you guys stuck around in this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the LR Piccolo at 55%. Let me know if you guys did end up summoning for him past the special tickets, right? So you get one free multi from those special tickets. I don't recommend going any farther. Do not spend stones, do not spend money, do not spend anything right now, as we've got Golden Week coming up very soon. But if you did, if you're like me and you can't really help yourself, let me know how you guys did in that, and let me know how you guys are liking the character. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.